Okay. So can someone please tell me by looking at these lines and VWAP, AVWAP, I have hidden the candles. Can someone tell me what exactly the scenario of both the options? Please give it a try. And unless you won't give a try, you will not be able to make judgments because in in this option method na, your judgment, uh, your view is very important. How do you see the picture? You need to create a view by looking at the options prices. So this is VWAP and
So the
AVWAP.
price
What?
is the 25 3.
Sorry.
Sorry. So the price is the 25 300 below, right? Because the P is above the blue line.
Hmm. And here
The
it is
market
below.
will be, yeah.
So what is your observation? That I can see is below here. What is your observation?
So the VWAP and AVWAP line above and below. The orange is which color? Which line?
This is
Orange
VWAP,
is
VWAP, and red is
Okay.
AVWAP.
In this, VWAP is above and here the VWAP is below.
Okay, right. Let me tell you. See this. Here prices are below the blue line, right? On the call side. That means call sellers are not in panic. Do we all agree to this? See this, right?
Yes.
On the put side, the prices are above blue line. Means put sellers are still, I will not say in panic, but I will say put sellers are still not in comfortable zone, right? See this. They are still not in comfortable zone. Prices are jumping again and again to VWAPs, CVWAPs or this blue line. They are not comfortable. They are not. See, have they made any lower low? In the beginning, few minutes back, I said if they are making lower low, cutting the lows, they are fully confident and comfortable. During the day, did they make any lower low below the below this अपना pain point? See this. Can you think that they are in press? They are in comfort zone. They are still in fear that market can fall, boss. So they are not selling aggressively the put options in the money put options. Picture will clear always in the money put, in the money, not put, in the money options. You can write it down. Public says ATM, OTM, falana, dimkana, but I and my experience of last whatever years, I can confidently say picture will clear only in the ITMs because big money doesn't trade for 60, 70 rupees premium. People like us who are chillers, we do for 50, 60 rupees. Big money always trade for 200, 300, 400 rupees. They do not trade for 50, 60 rupees wala option.
so if they are writing in the money so that they are very strong that the market will
Yes.
go up, right? If
Go up or go down if they are
24,
writing in, if they are writing in the money
uh,
call option, let's say, I don't have 200,
in
25,
the
200 here. Sorry.
uh, okay, in the money call option of yeah, it will go down. It will go down.
If they are writing in the money
In
call
the money
option,
put option, if they write, then the market will go down.
exactly. See this. this is 25,200, let's say, right? 25,500, I'm sorry, 25,500, right? We touched 25,400 also on Friday. I don't know exactly the number, but suppose if this 25,500 put option was something here, right? Then they must be pretty sure to take market above 25,500 also. But not even they were not even able to touch it. That means in the money mein to abhi they are not writing at all this one. They are not that confident. Deep at 225,500 to deep in the money ho gaya. We are talking about 25,400 only, which is near in the money, right? So even here they are not able to make lower lows, which tells you that market is not bullish. I hope we all know when they write put options, that means market is bullish, and when they write call options, that means market is bearish. Do we all agree?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, so
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Pastor has written, sir, my 1 year experience in the money are best. After you told me, I do that only. Okay, so he is also following. Great, sir. Because picture will clear in the money only. Trust me. So see, this is the point where you should have been uh, pretty much alerted that market is not ready to go up. I'm talking about Nifty because put options are not falling down. They are not making lower lows, right? They are struggling near our pain point. If they are struggling near pain point, let's say Mr. Paz is option seller, right? Or Karthik is option seller, or Mr. Pramod is option seller. Then if he would have sold looking at it, his stop loss would have been hit if he keeps the stop loss at P1, right? Because prices are coming again and again to VWAP. If prices are coming again and again to VWAP, that possibilities are either they are getting panic attacks that prices can blast above it, or they are they want to sell more here. As of now, they are building their positions. They are not sure. On Friday, they were not sure that what to do. So they just kept on building their positions here. We might see a direction on Monday, right? That whether they want to, if they are in panic, this could happen on Monday, right? If they were sure to take market down, this could happen on Monday. As simple. But on Friday, picture was not at all clear. So this is how you need to judge the direction. This is a very discretionary thing. It will not come in a day, right? But my since the day I have shared this video of swing wala with you guys all, I am continuously saying finding swings will make your life very easy in everything in intraday, right? If it is not making lower lows, means it is not weak. If it is not making higher highs, will you prefer buying this call option? Can someone tell me? Would you even think of buying this call option which is not making this is in the money or let's say at the money? I don't know where market closed, but at one point of time, I remember market was 370 or 350, baby. So it was in the money at that time. Is it making any higher high? Would you prefer to buy it? You can
No.
scalp,
No,
you, you can do scalping definitely, but as a directional trader or thinking of taking, let's say, 30, 40, 50 points from options, you cannot do that, right? So it is, I mean, first of all, it is below pain point. Look at the rejections it is getting from pain point. You will love it, trust me. the pain point concept, you will love it. See, only one candle at one point of time near 11:10, they tried to show people that we are becoming bullish, but actually they were trapping. Here, they did not feel any panic, rather, they sold heavily. Look at the candle. What does this candle suggest? That will pain point. What type of candle is this? Can you
Inverted hammer.
tell me?
Inverted hammer or shooting star.
Whatever it is,
Perfect,
I don't.
perfect rejection.
I simply know that this is a bearish candle. I don't use these terminologies, shooting falana star or जो भी star
Hmm.
है, moon, sun, whatever it is. For me, in a simple uh, candle reading, is a very negative candle, right? That's how
Sir, I
you
have one
please,
doubt here.
yes, please
I have
ask me.
one doubt. So on the options, okay, do we really see this a higher low on this? Because due to the theta decay, even though the spot price is just breached the swing, okay, but option it may not breach the swing high, right?
So that's where your pain points are being calculated considering your theta. So
Okay.
how I am calculating the pain points is totally based on option interest, open interest, right? So the
Okay.
more they hit open interest, that's where their panic button will trigger. And if they will make higher highs above the pain point, sir, see, price action works everywhere. Price
Okay.
action is what? It is higher high, higher low, right? Nothing else
Correct.
is what I feel. Price action works everywhere, be it options, be it commodity, be it anything. If you are not watching price action, means you are not giving importance to price. Price action is what reading prices. So you have
No, sir.
to read prices.
Why I'm saying is the last two swing is there, right? On 25,300 call. Okay. Even the first swing, right? The second swing has breached the first swing in the spot. Okay. But whereas in the option, right? Uh, the last two swing, the last free swing at 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock.
Right?
This one. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. But whereas in the spot, I could see that it has breached a bit on
So now
the.
you will tell.
So that's what
Correct.
my question.
Yes, correct. Correct. Very good. Now you will tell me the answer. How are you different now from your previous situation when you did not know about the pain concept, pain point? If
Yeah.
you were in your previous stage looking at spot making higher high, you would have bought it here and you would have lose your money till here. Let's say if you're an option buyer, they will show
Correct.
you that spot is making higher high. But did the option make any higher high? Did the option try even to go above pain point? Was there any painful moment occurred in option sellers who were called sellers? You ask these questions
Mm,
to yourself. In the
Yeah,
spot,
I
in the
understand.
future, in the options, I mean, in the on the spot, on the future, they will try to trap you. But the picture you will see actually here in the money options. What is happening in the index? If you are an option trader, you need to judge where are the big money and what exactly are they doing. So they were not at all in a panic. If spot is even making higher high, boss, if you are making higher high, you should become a be in panic and form something like this, then I will buy this option, right? You should form something like this. If you are making I mean higher highs, then I will short this option. I mean at 120, I will short, I will sit till 60. I will make my 60 points in option. But you are not doing in options,
Understood.
right?
If yeah, I understand. So now, if let's say the spot is making higher. Even in the option, it is not making higher. So that means whatever the move which is happening on the spot is all fake, right?
Exactly. So
It's
let's see this. I have not logged in that, but let me check here only. See this. They did not make any higher. Why you are saying higher?
not
They are
higher
not the
high. The swing has broken. The swing has broken.
which thing has broken? Tell me. Where?
Uh,
Which thing has broken? Tell me. They made only these things swings. I mean, this is the
there is
high for the day, and this is the
Mm.
low for the day. Where they have broken this
no,
thing?
no,
If you
no,
consider,
I was
let's say,
actually checking with the. Okay, yeah.
this is even. I mean, this is not swing because it did not go above it, and this did not go below it.
Mm,
This we cannot call it as a swing in fact,
okay.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So they are in pretty much very range. In fact,
Consolidation, right?
they were trying to do something on futures. What I noticed that day, they were trying to do something on futures. Definitely, let's see. Mm, the futures were little better than spot chart. See, a little. I mean, not much, but a little better. Something is what they did on futures. But still, I mean, nothing was there to take a trade basically, right? You
Mm.
cannot go for side here. You cannot go for downside. This thing was not taken out. Even if it was taken out, there was another swing available. Hardly 20, 40 points was there, which is fine. You can do for 40 points, let's say. But even they could not break this swing. So, I mean, but the chart is still a little better than the spot. Spot chart was very worse on Friday. See, it was very worse. I mean, bad Winnie worst on Friday for the spot chart. So this you need to take care of, right? While so I mean, how you can do this? You need to create something like this. Maybe I mean, three screen stories wherein you are watching your spot and call options and put options. Maybe if you have multiple monitors, you can do it easily. Or if you don't have, so you have to do something three screen wala funda, right? So that you can monitor your index and the call and put options as well as side by side. Is it clear
Yes.
how to identify where exactly and what exactly the things are happening? So here you can sell the call option, right? Why? Because it is not in panic. They still have control over it, but not for big moves. Why? I will come now. See, that's my next point for you all. Pain point is clear. Now, another thing is don't go on color. I am just simply considering this. This is VWAP, right? Yellow line is VWAP. And let's consider, sorry, let's, what is it? Let's consider red line as AVWAP. And this is my pain point, right? Now suppose prices are forming something like this. What would you prefer to do in this option? Pramod sir, you tell me.
Sir, I have some network issues, sir. I'm disconnecting continuously.
Okay. Uh, Weber sir, you tell me.
सर यहाँ पर सेल करेंगे.
सेल क्या सेल करेंगे? इंडेक्स को या इस ऑप्शन को?
सर इस ऑप्शन को.
So if you are an option seller here, see the difference in those two conditions which I just shared. Here it is below pain point, but it is above the VWAP and AVWAP, which means neither prices are in panic nor they are completely below comfort zone. If they are staying, you can write it down maybe something like this. This is your VWAP. This is your AVWAP. For an example, if prices are making lower lows or staying below it, if you are an option seller, that means you are in completely comfort zone. You can keep sitting and ride the decay, eat the premium. Simple as that. The moment till the time prices are, if they are below pain point and they are below VWAP and AVWAP, this is, there cannot be any better condition for you to short this option. Close your eyes and short it with the stop losses of AVWAP or pain point. If they are very far from pain point, you cannot put that stop loss. Let's say this is 80 or this is 200. You cannot keep that much stop loss, right? If this is 80, this is 90, and this is 100. So keep 100 stop loss and short it. You will eat a very good decay very soon. You can eat the premium. If you are an option buyer, this is pain point. Yeah, I mean, finding filler is a tedious task. This is a pain point. This is your VWAP. This is your AVWAP, right? AV, and your prices are doing something like this. That means every dip is a buy for you in this option. Option sellers are in panic. The moment prices will come to VWAP, they will try to cut their positions, and there you have to buy. The moment prices will come to VWAP, they will try to cut their positions and you have to buy. The moment prices will come to VWAP, AVWAP, they will try to cut your positions and you have to buy. That's how jumping zones it will become, right? This is the difference between VWAP, using VWAP and AVWAP for option buyer and option seller. These are the two best conditions. When prices are above VWAP, AVWAP, things are in probability of more success for option buyer. When prices are below AVWAP and VWAP, the probability of success for option seller is maximum. Is it clear? I have tried to explain it very easy language. And for an example, this will happen opposite. If this is happen in CE, for sure this will happen in PE. If this is happening in 23,500, let's say, so this will happen in 23,600 PE. And that's how your observation skills, your judgment skills, your quick decision making skills will come into picture. Does it make sense to you guys till now? Yes, no, please ask questions. Or anyone wants to add anything, be it Mr. Faz, Anil, anyone who have experience in VWAP, AVWAP, please feel free to add or ask questions till here.
सर VWAP पोजीशन अबव VWAP होना चाहिए या कैसे फॉर बायर or for a seller? Is it anything condition like VWAP should be above or for buying and for
What
selling
is
it should be below?
so you are trying to compare VWAP and AVWAP, right?
Yes, sir, yes.
Okay, so maybe I have missed it. What is VWAP? VWAP is nothing the average or mean price of today's prices, right? What is AVWAP? AVWAP is nothing. We are taking previous day in
Yesterday's.
consideration, right? Yesterday. So that is yesterday, right? So there are two parties involved here. One who are selling today and one who already sold yesterday, maybe. And this is pain point, right? For an example. And they both are in panic now, right? So let's say our prices are here. So they both are in panic. What will happen even today? There definitely there would be seller who sold these options today, right? So option trading cannot happen until unless there are no sellers. There would be for sure someone who have written it, some no voice option seller, right? जो कल 50 लाख लाया है और option seller बनने के उसने सपने देखे हैं. So there would be people like that also. So when the price will come to here, they will take them. When prices even will come till here, they will make something like this, right? To if AVWAP is below, and they will take a jump. So these are the observations you need to do, and this will come only by watching the charts. I have shown, I don't know if any one of you can witness it, how many examples of VWAP and AVWAP I have shown you in live market. If anyone can say that if they have witnessed it, I would be very happy. If they have done it with me, that would only come live.
Yeah.
Yes, I've seen many times, sir. AVWAP and VWAP. You always buy. AVWAP, so you always buy.
So, I mean, with me from one, let's say if they are on 130 and this is your VWAP, this is your AVWAP, from 130, even if they are coming to 80 now, I close my eyes and I buy it here for the jump. That much, I mean, I have this VWAP and AVWAP just because of the trend. Not blindly I will go and buy it. You need to have a strong understanding what is happening in opposite option also. If you want to attempt this in CE na, so you should have an understanding what is happening in PE. So that chart also be in front of you. Blindly तो आंख बंद करके तो कांड हो जाएगा बहुत बड़ा. You cannot do that, right? But what I am saying, these two tools are very, very powerful. VWAP and AVWAP in options. You have to don't trade options. I am not asking you trade options, but observe the behavior, what is happening at VWAP and AVWAP of prices. So for an example, okay, meeting will end again in 10 minutes. You have to join back when it ends. So if I have to show you very closely, see this, what is happening. See this. prices in the so there were sellers who sold this call option yesterday, right? In the morning, prices opened above this. Let's forget about our line. Prices opened above VWAP. Till where it came? Can someone tell me till where it came?
AVO.
AVWAP.
Now price jumped, took a jump, let's say from 130 to 170. They moved 40 points. Again, they tried to bring it down. Now, who closed their position till where prices came? Who closed their position,
Yesterday's seller.
right? Who sold this option yesterday? They are trying to close their positions. Why? Because today prices are staying above VWAP. The market yesterday was so bullish. So those who were stuck yesterday, they want their mean or average price and they just want to get off the system. Now, let's say, looking at this, somebody who is a new seller, he sold this by looking at this red trend and prices shooted up. They went till our this zone, this pain point. Now tell me who closed their positions here,
Today's
Today's
seller.
seller.
right?
Trap.
And the prices jumped, right? So these are the now see again what happened. Prices came, who closed their positions and prices
Yesterday.
jumped,
Yesterday's
right?
seller.
Right? So this is how these observations you need to make. There is no rule or defined book, but these are the observations which you have to do. If you remember, I shared again one chart yesterday that when Nifty Future was trying to show a fall, some fake fall, I said I was watching this zone only. That was 25,400 is doing, right? If I mean you can go back to the chat and see that chart which I shared. Price came, took a rejection, simply took a rejection. They are not in panic, neither they are in comfort. If they are in comfort, then they would have been doing this scenario. But they are not still in comfort, but yes, they are selling at VWAP. If prices are reaching VWAP, they are selling it, right? If they are option sellers, prices are reaching, they are selling it. But they are not selling aggressively, right? From 160 to 140, 20 point ka they shorted maybe. But again, it moved up in the day end. But these are very basic observations which you need to do. If you are an option buyer, if you are buying something, make sure to see the opposite side also, what is happening there. If this happened here, that's why this happened here. So you should be buying it because you can see this is happening here, right? You should be buying it for let's say 40 points, 50 points. But initially don't do these scalping trades, right? These are scalping. कि 40 50 points मुझे मिलता है, I do it, right? For you guys, I will not recommend you because this will not build solid fundamental in you. Solid fundamental will be built when you trade this, right? Solid fundamental will not build when you trade this. Trust me. This will not build a holding or a patience in you to hold your winning trade. ये तो आपने 20 points लिया और निकल गए. Try to trade only these setups where you can hold your trade. You cannot hold your trades there. एक साल 2 साल बाद जब ये सब हो जाएगा ना, उसके बाद ये all these things will look cakewalk to you. Trust me, these things, buying here and doing this, or if you are option seller, selling here and taking this, these things will look cakewalk to you. But if you do not have that expertise, in option buying or selling, please, I urge you to trade these setups, right? Which in trending market. Sideways में तो touch भी मत करो options को आप लोग कोई भी मतलब who is not comfortable with options basically till now. So you are not supposed to touch them in sideways market first of all. So that is the uh, VWAP and AVWAP. Now I explained what is VWAP and AVWAP. So answering Sudarshan sir's question, there is no such condition, but what logic says, sir, is if yesterday's AVWAP is this and today's VWAP is this, you tell me what is the scenario. And prices are
Selling, we should.
means option sellers are totally comfortable and they कल वाले भी बेच रहे हैं आज वाले भी बेच रहे हैं ऑप्शन प्राइसेस नीचे ही हैं क्यों नहीं हम इसे और बेचते चलें राइट मिल्की पार्टी आई मीन yesterday let's say Congress कल Congress was the ruler today is BJP is the ruler so yesterday Congress sold today BJP sold दोनों मिलके they are selling so we as a small retailer we should also sit with them and do it but let's say yesterday they sold and today they sold and prices are this means either they were buyers yesterday for an example so they are making price taking up and up or they were sellers so they are in panic so that's why whenever prices are coming and jumping prices are coming and jumping so we should buy and buy and buy so there is no condition as such कि कौन किसके ऊपर होना चाहिए but you can judge it with your eyes so let's say here yesterday there were damn put sellers came into picture badly they sold put options right so today these put option sellers these जो यहाँ पे सेल करके बैठे हैं टेल मी can they really be in panic here who sold yesterday here can they really be in panic do you think they
Never,
can
sir.
come in panic yes no
No.
and today
No, sir.
when prices came to their point their mean price the red line is yesterday's mean or average price right they again sold it as simple as that कल वाली पार्टी ने again they sold it prices again came they again sold it again came in the end they might have again sold it so that's how you need to observe and decide the ruling party basically right is what I can tell you it can be any of them above of each other there is no defined rule but it tells you the current day's mood is of same as yesterday's day so yesterday mood was put option selling and current day mood is also they are selling but not aggressively why I am saying aggressively why I came to this conclusion because my pain point is being tested again and again if my pain point prices really want to go down they should start going away from my pain point right this is the sideways thing I will now show you the trending thing let's join back meeting seems to be